Alright, so welcome back. Hopefully all of you guys are having a fabulous day here today. We got some very important stuff here because it looks like Normal did make a very good response here, but deep diving that response and looking into it, they are trying to help buff your free essence and free summons ways here, or at least increase it for this event, or future events that are going to be like this event, because they do see a lot of backlash at this sort of thing, which again, to each their own. A lot of people like it, a lot of people don't like it. Can't really get an opinion there because it's always different. Today I thought I'd talk about it. New to the channel, like and subscribe, it does help out a ton. Again, we're close to 8K subscribers. Consider hitting that sub button, it helps out. As always, again, if you are in need of gift codes, if you would like to hit that support button over here, it does help out a ton. Link in the description or pinned comment. Again, a 5th gift code has been announced yet, and it does have free essence stones and a bunch of extra gold. So be ready for that. I appreciate all the supporters. That does help me out a ton. So thank you all. But let's hop into it. Wrong tab over here. Let's get to the other tab. This is the wrong one. Let's go over here. So they actually went and announced some very cool stuff here. And this was the dev notes over here from KR. I went and I basically read through it afterwards. Again, I was gonna make a video on this originally, but I just waited for it. I went and kind of went through a few of the main points that we're talking about here. So right now, the KR community isn't happy, and also the global community isn't happy with the design of the characters. They basically talked about that too. We know you don't like the design. We'll try our best not to do that design again. Next, beyond that, they also talked about the dual pickup. The dual pickup is a new system that they've recently implemented, where, for example, they did Hansemi and they did Go. Well, players were kind of happy on that one just because it was a free one copy or 2 copies ago. This time with, Charlotte and Harper, we're not getting a free copy, so a lot of players are like, hey, the game has a pretty decent income when it comes to gems and free summons. The thing is, you're releasing 2 banners back to back, meaning I have to potentially A5, A3, A1, both characters, or at bare minimum, pull both characters. We need more pulls. How are you expected to do this? We need more pulls. That's why on stream they confirmed for this event we are getting 50 free summons, limited summons, to help with that currency gain. They also in this dev notes confirmed, okay, maybe that's not enough to help you. Maybe, again, that small buff here for limited pulls isn't enough to help you. We will further increase the essence stone gain to make sure that we can help you acquire the characters and give you enough essence stones and freebies and other things to help you push pity, or again, push the character or dupes or whatever you want to push, right? That's the whole point of this notice here. Because again, a lot of players are saying, hey, I don't got enough, John. There's no way I'm getting enough, bro. Give me summons. Help us acquire this. So here's what they exactly say. Character design and concept that hunters expect from the game. I've seen a lot of articles about performance, especially before and after live broadcasts. Seeing the hunters' reactions made me realize that we are not prepared enough, and I had a lot to think about. The result of the preparation was a judgment that the hunter concept would have lived up to the game's atmosphere that was needed. It didn't go in the direction the hunters expected. As for the characters that will be introduced later, I am the only one who leveled up and got along well. We will prepare carefully so that we can present at a level that will satisfy our hunters. Basically, you don't like the kid design from, again, Charlotte and Harper? Well, we heard you. We want to do it again. Correct? That's what they're basically saying here. But yeah, that's basically it. There are also opinions from hunters that announced that the announced pickup opening time was too close. Charlotte and Harper are twin sisters and are closely linked characters in the story. There are characters who go through the same incident and have a story that they solve together. So I wanted to convey the story that is interconnected to the hunters. There is an aspect of revealing 2 characters at close range. The hunter pickup will be available from September 12th for 4 weeks. So they went and basically extended it, correct? An extra week for Harper, 3 weeks for Charlotte. They're making this event a full 4-week event because, again, it's not right that they understand that you need summons. You need to be able to acquire these characters. So they're extending Harper's banner by a week and basically running Charlotte's banner for 3 weeks. Both got extended by a week, basically allowing you more time to gain essence, gain free summons, and be able to pull on these banners. Because, again, they understand, okay, double banners, bit rough, whatever. I know a lot of players are saying they're going to skip these characters. Whether you do that or not, what I'll simply tell you is this. I've seen these boycotts on Reddit. Again, if you don't like the design, they've already said we're not doing the design again. If you choose to summon for them, that is your prerogative. What I will say is I'm going to most likely summon for them. Because why? One's a freaking Dark Breaker. I need that. One's a freaking, I think, is it support or attacker? Something like that? Well, we need that. It's very important. The characters are going to be good. Dark meta. They are showing that there clearly is a big dark meta coming soon. And we need these characters for that dark meta. So, as much as you want to say whatever, what I will say is this. Fine. They're not doing it again. So if you would like to pull for them, just to have them for meta reasons, do it. But if you have that thing where, like, I'm not pulling for them to show my boycott or whatever, do it. Doesn't matter, right? It's up to you. It's always your prerogative. Do what you want, right? But again, that's the plan for me. I'll pull because it's meta. You have to. You literally need them. And again, we're not getting any dark for a while. So for me, I have to. Sadly, because again, meta. Good. We have discussed the double pickup thoroughly in advance and anticipated that it would be a burden. The distribution of pickup recruitment tickets through a long period and events compared to the existing pickups is a burden to hunters. I was hoping that I could provide some relief. However, I am concerned about the burden of having 200 pickups running at the same time. We fully agree about the opinions of hunters. So I placed the Magic Stone login event that starts on September 19th. We will prepare to ease the burden on hunters. Basically, again, when you translate this for perfectly and better, what they're trying to say here is we have a massive Essence Stone login event kicking up right away. We also have on top of that the free summons that they're planning to help you fix things. Again, 50 free summons for everyone. Again, that is limited summons, which are very nice. They're trying their best here to help you and basically get you the summons you need in order to summon for this banner. That's what they're trying to do here. So expect a very big Essence Stones login. Expect also some extra free summons sprinkled throughout this entire 4-week duration event. Expect an event that kicks up that's going to give you Essence Stones. Their right now goal is to make sure that at least no complaints come through about, hey, I need to acquire these characters, there's not enough summons. Basically, if you were to look at it, they're almost giving you a full pity, basically, right? Not 160, but 50-50 pity, right? 80 summons almost, if you were to look at it from what we can kind of guess. But about the compulsory pickup, hunters, apart from the design of the pickup, they also choose its performance, and I think you also have concerns about the compulsion because it is never our intention to force new hunters into top tier content by adding additional attribute weaknesses on top of content and verifying the internal balance. We will organize the content so that hunters can also utilize it. As users, we also do not want or welcome the situation where only certain hunters are forced to do so. You don't have to worry about not being able to play the content without a pickup character. So they also say here that we don't want you to like be forced to summon for like dark meta. But again, I think they already confirmed we're getting dark meta. Dark meta, or was it dark and light, or what was the plan there? I don't exactly know, but they did confirm there's two main attributes. Was it dark and water that will be there? So they're giving you two options, but you have to have one of the two, or at least two of the two. So remember that, right? But again, that's their plan here. They're buffing it up to make sure you're ready for the banners. They're also extending the banner so you get more summons in that time. They're also, again, giving that login event, and on top of that, that other event. So again, they're trying their best here to buff up this stuff here to make sure you can acquire the characters and be ready for it, which is great. It's actually great news. Beyond that, they talked about ruin buffs, which we talked about later on or earlier on, and then they basically said, that's it. We'll try our best not to mess up, and we'll also keep giving away some gifts here and give you a selection ruin because, again, they've ruined some aspects of that by making a busted rune. So that's what's happening here. Very cool stuff. Very cool dev notes here. Again, extension on Harper and Charlotte's banner, a buff to the Essence Stones login events and everything. We're gonna get that for this entire event here. A big event also coming soon. A lot of stuff. So buckle in, be ready for it. Let me know what you think. All right.